and welcome back to Storytime with Shefali at Bukmuk Library. Now this story is one of my favorites, and if I ever get a chance to direct a theatre play, I would love to direct it for this story. Let's read. The name of the book is Many Moons. It is written by James Thurber and illustrated by Louis Slobodnik. It is a Caldecott Medal winner book. You will love the story. Now, this book has a lot of text because the story is like that. So what I'll do is I will tell you the story in my own words. Hope you don't mind. Let's read. Many Moons. Once upon a time, in a kingdom by the sea, there lived a little princess named Lenore. She was 10 years old, going on to 11. One day, Lenore fell sick. She could not even get up from the bed. The royal physicians came to see her and took her temperature and pulse and made her stick her tongue out. The royal physician was worried. Lenore's father, the king, came to see her. Oh, the princess was not feeling well. She was not able to get out of the bed also. And even the medicines were not working. The father, the king, was really worried. So he asked, "My dear princess, what do you want? What can I do for you? What will make you feel better?" The princess said, "I want the moon which is shining out from my window." Everybody was surprised. The moon? You mean you want the real moon? The king asked, "Can I get you something else? Do you want more toys? Will a new dress or anything else make you feel better?" The princess said, "No, I wish for a moon, and I'm sure if I have the moon, I will feel better." The king went out and asked for all his smart courtiers. And first came who? The Lord High Cameron. He was the smartest. He took out the whole list, scratched his head, said, "No, king, I don't think so that's possible. Even if we make a big ladder, the moon is 30,000 miles away. We cannot bring down it." And the king was not pleased. "You're supposed to be the smartest in my kingdom. How can you say no? My princess wants it. Do something." The father in the king was also very sad. But Lord, what's his name? Cameron said, "I'm sorry." He made a whole list of the things that he had done for the king in the past. But this one task I cannot do. So the king asked for another coachman. The wizard. The wizard can do some magic probably. Yeah. So the royal wizard came. The royal wizard scratched his head. "Sorry, king. I tried everything. I tried all my magic. Here is my robe. I don't think so that's possible. I cannot do it." But the king said, "You can do all sorts of magic tricks. Why can't you get the moon? It should be easy for you." The wizard scratched his beard. I wish. And then also, but he could not. He gave up. The king was sad, very sad. Then he got an idea. He called for the royal mathematician. The royal mathematician came with his big book of ideas and a big scroll. But when he calculated, he made all sorts of calculations. He went up and down the palace, saw the moon from his telescope, everything he did. And then he said, the moon is not 30,000 miles away. It is 3 lakh miles away, sir. Sorry, not possible. We cannot bring down the moon and give it to the princess. The king sat very sadly. Just then, the royal jester came. You know who the jester is? Someone who makes king entertained, And he came and he asked, because when he saw the king sitting there very sadly, he asked, "What is the matter, sir? Do you want some entertainment?" The king said, "No, dear. My princess, she's ill. She's not able to get out of the bed and she only asks for the moon. What to do?" The royal jester said, "Do you want me to help?" The king said, "What can you do? The smartest counselor, the wizard, the mathematician could not do anything. What can you do?" So the royal jester said, "Okay, let us go over the problem again. It is the princess who thinks that the moon can be brought, but everybody else thinks cannot. Let me go and talk to princess once." The king said, "Okay, what harm can it bring?" So the royal jester went to the princess and asked, "Hello, my dear, how are you today? So, you want the moon? Where is the moon?" The princess said, "There, right outside my window. See how lovely, shiny little thing." The royal jester said, "Yes, indeed. How big you think the moon is?" The princess said, "Moon size, you mean to ask? I think it's the size of, my thumb, this much. See, if I stick my thumb out and look from the window, I can cover the moon. Yes, the moon is the size of my thumb." The royal jester said, "Very smart, yes. So if the princess is watching the moon from her window, she can cover the moon with her thumb." And what do you think the moon is made of? The royal jester asked the princess. "See, it's such a nice, shiny, bright thing. I'm sure it is made of gold," princess said. The royal jester said, "Very well. You are smart indeed." And the royal jester went to the goldsmith and he asked him to make a gold moon. The goldsmith was surprised. "What? A moon made of gold? It would be this big." The royal jester said, No. I want a moon made of only this much size." So he got a necklace of the moon made of the size of the princess' thumb, came and gave it to the princess. So it was a golden thing in the shape of the moon. When princess got it, she was very happy and she was all right. She started playing. And the king was very happy to see this. But as the night was approaching, everybody got worried. Because when the night will fall, what will come? The moon. And when the princess will see the moon outside her window again, she will know that the pendant or the moon that she has is not real, and she will be sick again. The king was again worried. He called for all the courtsmen again. First came the smartest counselor, and he asked for an idea. Now we have to do something. The princess should not know that this is not the real moon that she has. The smartest counselor gave an idea. Okay, sir, I have an idea. What we can do is we can give the princess thick glasses for her eyes, and so that she cannot see the moon, and she'll not know that the moon in her necklace is not real. The king said, she will tip over and fall. What an idea! And then the king asked for the wizard. The wizard stood upside down and thought of an idea. He came up with an idea. We can shadow and cover all the palace windows with the black paper. But then the king said the princess will move out also, right? Sometime in the night. What will you do? Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Then we can cover the whole palace with a big black tent. The king said it is a very stupid idea. No. Then the king asked for the royal mathematician. He travelled in circle and then he travelled in square. And he did all the calculations, he thought of the problem, he thought of the situation, and he came up with a bright idea. Finally, he said, we can keep shooting a lot of fireworks in the night, and the moon will be hidden in that fireworks bright light. And it can happen around the palace throughout the night so that the princess will never see the moon and she will never know. The king said, this light of fireworks, A, it is not practical, B, the princess will not be able to sleep only. What are you doing? Why do I have such smart people in my kingdom? And then the king asked for the royal jester to come. The royal jester came happily. Yes, Mr. King, do you want a song? Or do you want a comedy? Or do you want me to tell you a story? The king said, no, I want you to solve a problem. The jester said, now what problem? The moon is about to come and the princess will know that the moon in her necklace is not real and she will not feel good again and she'll fall sick again. The royal jester thought of the problem, and then he said, the solution is, the king asked, yes, what is the solution? The solution is, the king asked, yes, what is the solution? The jester said, the solution is with the princess. Let me go and talk to her. The king said, no, what are you doing? And by the time king was stopping her, the jester ran up to the princess' room and it was too late. The princess was about to sleep in her bed and she was looking out of the window, and outside the window she saw what? The moon. When the jester saw this, oh my God, I'm late. The princess has already seen the moon and she had that necklace in her hand. The jester said, oh my dear princess, I'm sorry. How do you feel? The princess said, I feel good. The jester was confused. You're not wondering why there is a moon outside also and with you also? The princess said, no, that's the magic of nature, right? Now the jester was confused. Magic of nature? Why? Please explain. So the princess said, see, that's easy, silly. When I lose my tooth, a new tooth comes. When a unicorn loses its horn, a new horn comes. When the gardener cut a flower, a new flower comes in place. And when I cut my nails, new nail comes. Similarly, you gave me the moon yesterday and today we have a new moon. Oh, together both jester and the princess said good night to the moon. And when the princess slept, jester came out of the window and winged on the moon. And you know what? The moon also winked at him. The end. I love this story. It's a beautiful story of problem solving and how our a beautiful children's creative mind works. I hope you enjoyed this story. I love this story and I look forward to share this story in our personal storytelling sessions also. And let me know in the comments which story I should tell next time. I look forward to have you join us next Friday also for another story. Meanwhile, keep reading books, and if you're a parent raising a reader, do join Bukmuk Library. We have 20,000 plus books. I'm not kidding. We have 20,000 plus books for toddlers to teen, and we deliver pan-India. So in just 800 rupees a month, you can read up to 12 books. And these are the good books. Not just any books, not the books that you will find in your nearby stationery shops. We take utmost care in curating good books. And the reason I started the library was why? Because I was looking for a solution, because I am raising a reader myself. I wanted a seamless supply of good books only for my son, and now we are doing this for you all. Till next Friday, I'll see you with another story. Bye bye, Shefali signing off.